and they don't want to live like animals. Of course, as I said, this needs shuja'a also. You know, so many cases like in Saudi, in Bangladesh, that, you know, there was a case, as a matter of fact, that he was taking one wife to a celebration, to a wedding, and then another wife realized that, and she came, and then he got angry, and he said that I'm going to marry another wife, and all of them got together, and they cut his nose. So sometimes things like that happen. So it's not only al-adala, but also al-shaja'a. And this is why that even in Kuwaiti Parliament now they are giving $15,000 to a man who is ready to marry another wife, because they say that they have more women than men, and nobody is interested. The government is promoting that to happen because they got to this problem. Brothers and sisters, this is a very, very important issue, and the limit time doesn't let us to talk about it more than that. But the reason I choose this subject because it's part of Islamophobia. And inshallah in coming weeks, I'm going to deal with some other issues that related to Islamophobia. I'd like to give some recognition and credit to President Obama for his lecture in the State of Union when he talked about Muslim, and he said American Muslims are a part of our American family. He talked about responsibility, about innovation, about education, about family responsibility. It is family that first installs the love of learning in child. Only parents can make sure the TV is turned off and homework get done. We need to teach our kids that it's not just the winner of Super Bowl who deserve to be celebrated, but the winner of science fair. We need to teach them that success is not a function of fame and PR, but a hard work and discipline. This is nice that the president of the country talks about this kind of faith and family values. And then he talked about, we saw the same desire to be free in Tunisia, where the will of people proved to be more powerful than the dictator. That is good, Mr. President, to hear from you talking about desires of people in Tunis. What about the desire of people in Egypt? What about the desire of people in Yemen? Are you waiting for Abdullah Saleh and Hosni Mubarak to go, and then you say that we support people of Egypt and support people of Yemen? Or it's time to send the same message for all of them? You talk about the desire of people of Tunisia, but what about the democratic developments in Lebanon? Why you didn't mention that? We understand that when it comes to the Israelis and to Jews, then the freedom of speech stops right away. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for success of this new movement in the Middle East. The Arab world started marching on the street, approaching the point of no return and calling for the end of corruption and dictatorship in the Muslim world. This is a wake-up call for all of them. And if they wait too long, that is their fault and not the people's fault. Allahumma ansur al-Islam wal-Muslimin. Allahumma khudhul al-Zalimin wal-Mustakbirin. اللهم انصر إخواننا في تونس في مصر في يمن في فلسطين في لبنان في أي مكان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا وإلى الصلاة إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.